Good morning. Where do I look? That's where I look. All right. Frosty has something to tell you. This is not an episode. It's like a Christmas log, whatever, vlog. 13 days. 13 days till Christmas. Still have lots and lots to do. Last night, Roland and I attempted some Christmas baking, the pretzel waffles with Rolos and M&Ms. I misread. I was trying to cook dinner and do that with him. And instead of 2 minutes in the oven, I did 10 minutes in the oven. And yeah, it was just a sheet of caramel and chocolate with pretzel on the bottom stuck to wax paper. So we worked to get pieces off, but clearly not something to share. Anyways, so I have to do that one again. But I'm also knitting as fast as I can on the Christmas stockings, right? Last year, the stockings got left under the tree. I'm not sure, like after Christmas, at some point anyways. And our cats hang out under the tree. We celebrate Christmas with my parents. So at their house, their cats hang out under the tree, although their tree's closer to the floor than ours. But anyways, there isn't a lot of room for presents under their tree. But Cat Nails got involved with store-bought satin stockings, and we lost them. One of them got completely demolished, and so I just threw away both stockings. And when we took out the decorations this year to, put up Christmas, I realized, oh my goodness, the boys don't have stockings. And I don't really like the idea of store-bought stockings. That's not really our aesthetic. And so I started on a hand knit Christmas stocking for Tristan, which the ribbing, everything took two attempts to get it done. The ribbing at the inside, it's a fold over. It's such a beautiful pattern. It's the ho 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 pattern. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I think it's free. Anyways, the fold over 2-color ribbing with a picot edge is so beautiful, but I had to adjust a needle size. And then the color work I had a trouble with, and I need to do some over stitching or understitching on the T because that didn't turn out right. And I saw that the other T in the A, there's a blip of green, which I can't get rid of, so I'll have to go over that. And then I love the stars, but then it looks better on camera, actually. The green and the red, maybe it's not so bad, that pattern, which all that. So the ho-ho pattern itself does not include a name, so I wanted to put his name on it, but in doing so, I had to shift all the other patterning down. And when I did that, it seems like a really long stocking, right? And I'm going to flip it over because the reindeer one they both go to the left or something, like they're mirror images of each other, the front and the back, and the front one just doesn't look as clear as the back one. So I did give him a green eyeball, and I tried to make a bobble for his nose. I'm gonna have to go over it again, just to get it to like really pop out, because I want it to be Rudolph. I think Tristan would really like that, but I guess I'm feeling better about it looking at it far away. I'm so glad we sat and talked about this. And yes, I have had a cold, and so that means I lost the whole weekend of knitting. I couldn't handle life, anything at all. And so I'm really feeling the pressure of the 13 days. Oh, now it's down to 3. 13 days. It's so funny. Every morning the boys get up before me. And every day, it must be something they do. They come downstairs and they change the number. Even when one of them is still, like, I thought it was always Roland, but even when Roland's asleep, Tristan does it. Like, whoever's down first adjusts the snowman. But I did weave in my ends. I spent a good half an hour weaving in all my ends because I realized with the length of this stocking, it's going to get more and more complicated to weave them in. So if I do it as I go, it's one less thing to have to do at the end, and it's easier to reach. So his name portion hasn't been woven in, but everything below that, the name I can easily get to from the top. So, all right, thank you. I feel better. I'm so glad we talked. You know how Christmas is. You know the crazy. I really want to get a podcast recorded, but the cards are not lining up that way. It's a heavy doctor appointment week for me. And so I thought I'd just take 5 minutes, sit down, catch up with you, and then go about our days. So have a great bit. I'll talk to you again as soon as I can. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Don't stress yourself out about your knitting like I am. I know better. I know better, but I forgot. So, all right, time to go get this mess in order. Take care.